WWE Crown Jewel is today. Special time because they in Saudi Arabia. Let's get to it, man. Let's chat about it real quick. Let's get our minds focused on this damn PLE. Because it's a lot of drama surrounding this PLE. Not all the matches, but most of them. Like the OG Bloodline versus New Bloodline. You got KO and Randy. You got Andrade and Carmelo. Then LA Knight sprinkled himself in there. So it's some drama around it. Big Bronson Reed versus Seth Rollins. Y'all know the history around that. Nia Jax and Liv Morgan. And then Tiffany said, I'm tired of all y'all shit. Like, it's a lot of drama. And then even the tag division was kind of cooking up. You know, Gunther versus Cody, it really ain't, it's not on the same level as everybody else. But, I mean, they tried. But that's neither here nor there. But let's get to these matches and these predictions, man. Why not start with Gunther versus Cody? Because I feel like that's the one with the least amount of hype, least build, even though that's our top champs. But whatever. But I'm going with Gunther, the Ring General. I can't see Cody, as boring as Cody has been, but he's been trying. But I can't see Cody beating Gunther. I get it. Cody is the champ, but again, Gunther is too. Who's better in the ring? The Ring General. So I'm going with Gunther. No questions asked. I don't even think it's going to be... I'm sorry. It is going to be close because, you can't make the champ look too weak. But I feel like they're going to have Ludwig do something, and Gunther's going to get that W. Next, I'm going to go with the triple threat match for the United States Championship, which is Andrade, Carmelo Hayes, and LA Knight. Yeah. As much as I want my boy Melo to get this dub because he is him, I believe LA Knight is going to retain. Something about this feud between Andrade and Carmelo, I feel like is going to distract them from the real prize. So I feel like, LA Knight is going to come out of there with that win. He's going to retain. Randy versus Kevin Owens. I don't know how I feel about KO in this heel turn or whatever you want to call it, because these videos that he's been doing, it's kind of confusing me. I get it, and at the same time, I don't. But I'm giving KO this win because I feel like he about to crash out. I feel like today we're going to see where his mind truly is. I get it, he attacked Randy last night on SmackDown, but we're really going to see like what type time he on once his match start. The women's fatal four-way tag match for the tag team championships with Metaphor, Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend, Damage Control, Io Sky and Kairi Sane, Piper Niven, a.k.a. Doudrop, and Chelsea Green. I won't say it anymore because, the way we supposed to say it because Samantha's no longer here. Against our women's tag champs, Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. The last time they defended these titles in, a triple threat match, they lost because somebody else got pinned. I do not see that happening again. However, I would love to see that happen so that we can finally get Jade and Bianca running this women's division that's been lacking. And then with Rhea Ripley going down for some time, Charlotte's still out. We need star power on the singles side of this women's division. But again, that's another video for a different day. Might even record it later. But Jade and Bianca is going to retain their tag team championships and move on to bigger and better things, we hope. But I don't see much coming up out of this tag division. But hopefully, moving forward, if they do drop it, they drop it to Lash and Jakara. But again, they're retaining tonight. Big Bronson Reed versus Seth freaking Rollins. Honestly think this is probably my favorite or my second favorite match for tonight's card. And it's no way in hell. And it ain't no way in hell. Big Bronson Reed lose tonight. This man has been on a tear, and I don't see it stopping here. Big Bronson Reed got to hit about 6 tsunamis. Just because. It ain't like that's what he needed to do to beat Seth, but just because he petty like that, and you got to continue to go crazy like you've been going. Bronson Reed with the dub, 6. Matter of fact, let's do it. Over, under 4 tsunamis. I'm taking the over if y'all didn't already know. Nia Jax, the queen, versus Liv Morgan. Of course, Dirty Dom going to be there, and Raquel Rodriguez. I'm sticking with my original claim that Miss Tiffany and the bank is cashing in on Liv Morgan. So, of course, our queen, Nia Jax, is getting this a dub. However, I feel like also to make it more dramatic, she might lose. Because remember, Tiffany said she tired of everybody's shit. And she's cashing in on one of them. She just hasn't decided yet on who it is. So it's either she got something in her back pocket that'll help her get rid of Dirty Dom, get Raquel out the way, and she could just go ahead and go toe-to-toe and cash in on Liv Morgan. Or maybe they even turn this into... No, they can't turn into a triple threat match because... I mean, they could turn this into a triple threat match. She could cash in during the match. But then at the same time, how would they do that, though? How would they do it? Because if she cashes in during the match and it becomes a triple threat match, would they just give her the title of the person that she pins? Then she get both belts? Because, you know, the Crown Jewel title as well. I can see that happening. And then whoever she pins is who title she gets. That'll be crazy. And I can actually see that. Actually, I hope that happens. I can see that happening. Matter of fact, let's go with that. Tiffany Stratton wins this match. I was all over the place with that, but Tiffany cashes in during the match. Not after, during the match. Maybe even before. Because she's tired of both of them. All right, so originally, real quick, I was going with the OG Bloodline winning against the new Bloodline, but then I was sitting there starting to think, they've been talking about The Rock for a while. Like, we focused on, like, Sami Zayn. We focused on Jimmy and Jay getting back together, but we tend to forget that Dwayne The Rock Johnson, the final boss, is lurking around. And a lot of things point to he's going to be in Saudi. So when it comes to Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga Tongaloa, Jacob Fatu, you're going to get a Sammy interference, you know, with a little tease that he's going to be helping out Solo. Solo, of course, he's going to hype him up, but then he's going to be on the side of the OG Bloodline. And then the final boss is going to come out. I don't know if he's going to do anything. I don't know if he's going to attack anybody, but he's definitely coming out. So, Solo, Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, Jacob Fatu, and the final boss is going to get this dub over the OG Bloodline. Remember that.